Day from AT&T's.
They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he returns this to the 22. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 36, Allen. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To the air, Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd and 9, Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Allen going to try and keep it. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw is Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Rolling to his right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 16. From the red zone now, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Play action now, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Allen off the play fake. Rolling to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah,
looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie from 19 yards away. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. On third down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Open man is Noah Brown. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he'll manage to pick about 4. It's second down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Marr is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime. No sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down, Prescott escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Prescott off play action. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And quickly, they get to the line. Off the play fake, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Prescott yet again. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now Elliott. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now Allen off the bootleg. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So Dak and the Cowboys down 21-13, 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A first down throw for Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Dak. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Dak. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown. So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. To throw, it's Allen. Throw left side, complete. That's McKenzie. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Here's Allen. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Throwing is Allen. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? Anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruining.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
First down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Open man right side. It's Lamb. He's got room at the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. The give is to Elliott. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A give to Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. A great game partner, spectacular finish. They needed at least a field goal to keep the game alive. They do one better. They get it in the end zone and end it.
And I don't know about you, but I'm worn out. That type of a game takes it all out of us as well, not just the guys on the field. What a tremendous finish, and as you noted, were they going to go and try and get 3 and keep the game going? And that wasn't good enough for them. They got the touchdown, and that's why we're able to say goodbye.
But Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
today.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here comes the Ravens on offense and the man in charge. From Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Jackson finding his tight end, Andrews, for the Ravens' first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They'll run with Dobbins. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. The quick slant caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. But first down, Hurts. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, 29 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw here. Smith catches left side. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a gain of 20. As we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Jackson from the shotgun. Complete to Likely. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So we have reached halftime with a so I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Play action. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. After the sack on first down, Hurts. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. It's a pickup of 6. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles. Tough spot here. 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So Hurts is off. And on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts rolling to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Throw right side. Caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It's a second down run with Sanders. About 3 yards there to the 27. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Jackson now down around his goal line. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Jackson connecting with Andrews. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Jackson to throw. Connects with Duvernay. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down. Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Jackson. Dobbins with it. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Throwing, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. So they'll line up for the onside kick. 18 seconds to go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
Today, from Levi's Stadium.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They start on the ground with Elliott. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Prescott now from the 50. Left side to Lamb. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Dak's going to keep it. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, Lance. They'll roll him out right. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Lance to throw it. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 29 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. To throw is Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And again, it's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. To throw again on second down. Prescott under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. On third down, it's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Lance now on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And they faked the handoff. Now Lance sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Jennings. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And Lance going to throw. His pass caught at the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Again, it's Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Lance going to try and throw on third down here. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with a 49er. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here. That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game. And this one is incomplete. Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Off of play action, and here's Lance. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Looking middle, and that's complete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful. They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Back now here in Santa Clara. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Prescott steps away to his left. He's going to find Gallup here, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing. Prescott. Man open left side is Brown. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Dak's going to keep it. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Sean McKeon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. We have a brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Lance back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone. Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Dancing to his left. On the move past the 40. 20. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. So it's a win for the Niners here. And it was Trey Lance, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, I thought he was brilliant today, Brandon. He had 4 touchdown passes, and it felt
today from AT&T Stadium in
Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And they'll accept that penalty. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Hurts. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Prescott down. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time.
And this is going to be intercepted. Darius to Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down. They'll run the option left. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. They'll look to throw here. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Able to hit his target, Lamb. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Prescott. Buying time to his left. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. They'll look to throw again. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Off the play fake, Prescott rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Prescott from the gun. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high-percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And again, it's Prescott. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard Prescott yet again. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They'll throw now on the final play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Prescott off play action. That is caught by Lamb. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. They'll throw again. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And the Cowboys are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets it up past the 35. He'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 44 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Hurts will throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
They'll roll him out right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action now. Prescott. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Play fake. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Throwing sidelines here. Ferguson bringing it in. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And connecting quickly with Goddard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Hurts. It's caught, Smith. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing is Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Marr able to put this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
I give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the post.
Hurts and the Eagles now down by 8, a little over 30 seconds remaining. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
First throw taken in by Watkins here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts the...
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, we'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Carson Wentz and the Washington Commanders.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Wentz first play going right to the air. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wentz. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Wentz now on 1st down. And returns it right back to Samuel. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Wentz now to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Wentz on the bootleg. That one caught by the tight end Bates. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Into the red zone, Wentz. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Meanwhile, Wentz's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To throw, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Wentz. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Wentz. Catch here, left side, Thomas. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. We're scoreless after 1. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. Wentz going to go on 4th down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hurts forced out to his left. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. It's Brown. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught by Brown. He is putting on a show in this 2nd quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a 1st down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Throwing is Wentz. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's got some space here. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On the draw, it's Gibson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wentz to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On first down, Wentz.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Kaiser White.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Open man downfield is Sanders. He's got him.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They'll set up to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To throw is Wentz. Over the middle, it's Thomas.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Wentz now on first down.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 2.
Wentz to throw again. This is caught.
Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson on the receiving end from Carson Wentz. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On first down, Hurts.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And quickly, they get to the line.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
They picked it in the end zone. They're glad he brought it out all the way across midfield into enemy territory.
And don't think for a second that some teammates didn't tell him to stay in the end zone, right? What he did there, to me, was the equivalent of baseball, running through the third base coach's signal to stop at third. And
it's only good if you're safe.
And he ended up, to me, this counts as safe. That's a great return.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Wentz.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Wentz going to throw. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz.
And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was capped off by the Logan Thomas touchdown catch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
Hurts fumbles it.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And the ball is knocked out.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 75 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Hurts will throw. It's complete. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On second down, a run with Gibson. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On first down, right back to Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run with Gibson, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Hurts and the Eagles now down by 16, a little over a minute to go. Somehow they need to come up with a pair of touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. And here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the...
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. They're led out by a guy who, of course, spent 5 seasons as the starter in the city of brotherly love. The 2nd overall pick in 2016, Carson Wentz. Wentz to throw on the first play from scrimmage. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
Yeah, they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
play action. It's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now Wentz again. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From midfield, here's Wentz.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And this is caught.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin, 37 yards.
And the Commanders have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Hurts.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
And that flag accepted.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, going for Sanders downfield.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On 2nd and 9. Wentz.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on first is Wentz. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, 26 yards. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb, and the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
you're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Wentz now on first down.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 10 more there and another first down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Thomas has got it, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
To throw, it's Wentz.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
2nd and 11 now. Throwing is Hurts.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 75 yards.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And this is on target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
They'll throw now on the final play. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Wentz.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now Wentz. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel. 35 yards.
And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing again on second down. Hurts got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Buying time to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
Out left to Dotson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the red zone now, Wentz.
That one is slant to McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Wentz going to throw.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz.
And the Commanders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To throw again on second down. Hurts.
His throw incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Looking to throw. Flushed out right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal.
Hurts.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that lines up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
On 1st down, Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
They'll look to throw.
That swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. Once again with Sanders. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Wentz to throw. He's got McLaurin. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now Wentz. Pass complete, Thomas. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One final try now for Wentz. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot.